I was lucky enough to qualify for the Tutuka Bursary Fund. The bursary was quite critical because they paid for my fees and allowances from undergrad to postgrad and assisted me to find a job after completing my honors degree. And I wouldn't have been able to qualify as a chartered accountant without their help. My name is Cyprian Tefu. I'm the CFO of Allan Gray Orbis Foundation. The main focus of the organization is actually giving quality education to previously disadvantaged people, all the way from high school to postgrad. And we actually then expose them to entrepreneurship curriculum to create the aspiration to be an entrepreneur.
The South African Institute of Chartered Accountants is a member body. There was a time in this country where less than 1% of chartered accountants were coming from the majority of the population. We're now sitting at 35%. But the economically active population of the country is still 90% African, colored, and Indian. That picture should tell a story that transformation is still necessary.
SAICA founded the Tutuka Education Upliftment Fund 20 years ago. We're dealing annually with between 1,000 and 1,300 students that we are funding so that we can transform the profession. This is not just a bursary in that we give them financial support and we walk away. Universities appoint a Tutuka program manager who gets to have a direct relationship with our students. But in addition to that, we have those students who stay an extra year as academic trainees, such as Dineo, who then give direct support to our students as a junior lecturer, but also as somebody that they can very much relate with, ensuring that everything that a student needs at university is well taken care of. Their business becomes the business of studying.
The bursary covers your tuition fees, your accommodation, registration fees, textbook fees, and they also ensure that you receive your allowances in time.
I grew up in a place called Luahomu in Limpopo, and I went to township schools. Coming from a previously disadvantaged background, adapting to a university space for the first time is quite challenging.
In first year, you are given life skills support, adjusting from high school to university. And then in second year, you are given extra classes. With the extra classes that I provide to the students, it's mock tests under exam conditions, and then we have general discussions on how to improve an exam techniques.
We also have development camps to actually ensure that there's work readiness skills.
Tutuka students are all placed at the Sophiatown residence starting from first year. This is to ensure that they know each other, they support each other. I stay with them, then I can be there anytime, whether it be academics or any mental issues that they might have.
A part that I enjoyed about being a program participant of the Tutuka Bursary Fund was the exposure to people who have already qualified as chartered accountants.
With the mentorship program, what we try to do is to recruit previous Tutuka beneficiaries to come and actually share their story about their varsity experience to motivate them. The mentors also provide our students with advices on which firms to actually do their articles at.
Seeing the work that the Tutuka Bursary Fund is creating for young Black people like myself has motivated me to actually want to create more social impact where I can contribute to someone else's life. So I'm also a non-executive director of the Soul City Institute, a feminist organization that tackles the challenges that women face, such as gender-based violence. And being responsible for their financial management, you actually help guide everyone's activity, and you are therefore that critical support for them to create change in the country.
I love working for SAICA because of us changing the way our country looks. The profession has to represent the demographics of our country, both in race and gender.
A SAICA strategy on transformation is multifold. Our professionals are very essential for the economy of the country, and we are able to link our professionals to support small and medium enterprises to make sure that there is synergy that creates efficiencies in that sector.
In 2016, actually, that's when we had this idea of mouthwash in a sachet. People can carry it around in a wallet. They can put it in their pocket. The whole idea was to fill in the gap between brushing your teeth in the morning and brushing your teeth in the evening. I work with my two sons. Lucky is our head of production. He's got about more than 5 years experience in the cosmetic and pharmaceutical space. Rafiki is the one manning the exhibition stands. We are busy grooming him to be our marketing manager. I joined the SAICA Enterprise Development Program in 2021. They were looking for small businesses that they want to develop.
Its main purpose is to provide guidance and support and mentorship to small businesses, help them develop good business plans, financial plans. Mashilo has received a lot of support from our mentorship program. And what a mentor does is help the entrepreneur to avoid pitfalls, but also takes care to make sure the entrepreneur makes his or her own decisions because they have to grow.
What a fantastic relationship that we have with Zoe Mashabane. She's always available 24 hours when we need advice or when we need to meet corporate clients.
What impresses me about Paul is how committed he is and the communication. He's updating me with everything.
Zoe said, you need actually to develop a costing model that will show us each and every process of the production to an extent of actually knowing the cost per milliliter. So that was our biggest benefit besides the networks that you build with different businesses that are in the program. Some of the additional things that we got from the program was also the tax workshops. Those were actually outstanding for us.
After that one-year program, even though the program was finished, our plan was not done. I helped him with the marketing plan to look at also to the B&Bs, the guest house, where he can distribute the fresh mode.
We're also trying to get into the space of airlines, long distance buses. The township market, currently they're actually our biggest buyers, especially on weekends. A lot of people, they've got social gatherings, stock fails. It's not easy to get into the big retail shops. We're looking at building our sales through the Spaza network. Those numbers will enable us to convince the bigger guys to say, yes, there is a demand for this product.
We believe that if you contribute towards empowering small enterprises, we can create jobs, but also contribute to the sustainable growth of the economy. So we also have the Hope Factory that mainly targets unemployed persons in previously disadvantaged communities, township, rural communities, through skills development.
Konalala Pizzeria is a proudly South African quick service restaurant in Soweto. We ran the business from my home from 2017 until 2020. Just after joining the Khulisa e-Business program, the small medium practice accountants that we have partnered with gave us enough confidence after looking at our books to say, you know what, you guys are ready actually to move into your first flagship store.
The Hope Factory supported Khomutso through mentorship, financial skills, so that he can participate actively in the economy.
The accountants helped us a great deal because they gave us all the relevant knowledge regarding back office support. Having started from home, we had just reached a pricing point, but we're not actually making a profit. They were able to actually help us in correctly pricing our product. Over the year-long program, we were also equipped with marketing skills to help us promote our businesses. At the graduation ceremony, we were awarded second place in the performance category for having achieved 543% increase in sales. Realizing the importance of having a finance professional, we went out and sought the assistance from Tumelo Makaka. He not only comes in to assist us with our books, but he does also serve as a business coach.
I myself, I am a Tutuka beneficiary. We do the accounting, the payroll, the monthly management accounts. We use the numbers to add value to the business and coach him in order to start thinking strategically on how he can get that edge in the market.
We've got a food truck, which allows us to go after the corporate companies and the festivals. So we are able to generate some good revenue, which we can plow back into the flagship store. I also run another business which offers technical and entertainment solutions to corporates. We offer DJing with live instrumentation. We do video work and photography as well.
We also use him when we've got events. He is an individual that you feel compelled to support once you've started working with him.
I believe that it's really important that organizations come in and assist small enterprises in townships because these ultimately have been disenfranchised communities. I would love to really see our business grow and ultimately create opportunities for other youngsters.
We've assisted hundreds of businesses, and that has really helped create a lot of economic activity in various communities beyond the enterprise development. And the Tutuka Education Upliftment Fund, there's lots of activities that we get involved in our society, over and above just being accountants. So we really would like to invite others to play a role with us.